The old worn leather of the book felt comforting beneath my fingertips as I traced the embossed lettering. I couldn't read the title. The inscription was too faded with age, but the stories within its yellowed pages were as vivid as the day I first read them. Each tale a portal to a world where the mundane met the macabre, where shadows danced with demons and the dead whispered secrets to those who dared to listen. I've always been drawn to the darker aspects of life, finding solace in the macabre. But it was only after losing my sight that I truly appreciated the gift I possessed. The ability to see fragments of the future is a curse, one that isolates me from the world, forcing me to wander its dusty paths alone. The stories I share come from a time before my sight began to fail. Back then I had a different name. My friends called me Finn, a nickname given because I was the finder of lost things. That was my specialty, locating missing persons or objects, usually for less than savory clients. My gift was a means to an end, a tool used to solve cases that had stumped the police. But everything changed when I found her, the woman who would become my curse and my salvation, the enigmatic Serafina. She was unlike any other client I'd encountered. Her emerald eyes held a universe of secrets, her touch sent shivers down my spine, and her scent, a heady mix of gardenia and musk, was intoxicating. Our paths first crossed in a dimly lit antique shop, tucked away in a forgotten corner of Prague. I remember it well. The air was thick with the smell of aged paper and decaying wood, and the only light came from a flickering gas lamp that cast long, dancing shadows on the walls. She needed my help to find a book, she said. A book that held the key to unlocking her past. Little did I know that this seemingly simple task would intertwine our destinies in ways neither of us could have imagined. As I reached for the book, my fingers brushed against something cold, something that shouldn't have been there. A chill raced up my arm, and I stumbled back, my heart pounding in my chest. In that instant, I saw it, a vision of a graveyard, of fresh dug earth, and a coffin being lowered into the ground. And there she was, Serafina, standing at the edge of the grave, tears streaming down her face. I shook my head, trying to clear the image, but it wouldn't leave me. When I looked back at the book, the inscription on the cover seemed to glow faintly. It was then I knew that this was no ordinary book. It was a grimoire, a keeper of forbidden knowledge and dangerous magic. And as I opened it, the scent of gardenias, the same scent that would later become synonymous with Serafina, filled my nostrils. Days turned into weeks as I searched for the book. Seraphim's visions, as I came to call them, became more frequent, more vivid. They plagued my waking hours and invaded my dreams, leaving me exhausted and tormented. I saw death, a lot of death, and each time it was someone close to Seraphim. Driven by a need to protect her and unravel the mystery of the visions, I delved deeper into the grimoire. Each page I turned bringing me closer to the truth. It revealed to me the extent of Serafina's gift, her connection to the ethereal realm, and the darkness that now threatened to consume her. As I read, I learned of ancient beings, of power and sacrifice, and of a prophecy that foretold Serafina's role in an impending cosmic event. But the book also hinted at a terrible price, a price that would test the very depths of her soul. Each night I shared what I learned with Serafina, each revelation bringing us closer together, our bond deepening as we faced the encroaching darkness side by side. Yet with every passing day, the visions grew more intense, the danger more imminent. It was a race against time, a desperate struggle to save not only Serafina, but the world from the shadows that sought to devour them whole. The climax came swiftly, as if the universe itself was determined to test our resolve. The final confrontation was a blur of blinding light and deafening sound, of raw power and unimaginable sacrifice. In the end, it was love, unwavering and true, that emerged as the victor, banishing the darkness back to the ethereal void from which it had come. The aftermath was a tapestry of grief and healing, of loss and remembrance. Yet even in the darkest moments, the hope of a new beginning flickered like a candle in the wind. And so our story, like the tales within the old leather-bound book, became part of the fabric of existence, a testament to the enduring power of love and the indomitable spirit of the human soul. Now the book sits on my shelf, its secret safe within its aged pages, a reminder of the extraordinary journey that has shaped my life, and the profound truth that sometimes the greatest horrors can lead to the most beautiful beginnings.